Good morning from Iowa City. My name is Kayla Smith, and I'm your DITV News Director. I'm joined here now with DITV's Co-Sports Director, Colin Carruthers.
We're still having some technical issues here at DITV, so we will not be live today, but we will be back with our regular scheduled broadcast on Wednesday.
But we still wanted to bring you all of the top headlines in news and sports, so let's get started. Now let's go ahead and get us started with weather, because even though it may be April, it doesn't always mean warm temperatures in the Midwest. Let's take a look onto the Pentacrest. Looking at today's temps, it'll be a little bit chilly with the high right around 50 degrees. But luckily there will be lots of sun. But definitely take a coat out if you're headed out at night, because it's going to be getting down into those mid-20s. As for Tuesday, you'll definitely be seeing a lot of jackets around campus because it's going to stay cold with the high in the low 40s. And for our top story, a University of Iowa professor is suing the federal government. Sunday Goshit and his wife Regina are suing the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services for their oath ceremony. The Goshits are here legally with green cards, having came from Nigeria around 25 years ago. They passed all of their steps to naturalization in 2025, but they say just about a month before they were set to take their oath, the government canceled it with no explanation beyond, quote, unforeseen circumstances, end quote. I attended the announcement of their lawsuit on Friday and have the full story online at thedailyiowan.com. And 4 Iowa City residents have been forced out of their homes after a basement fire on Friday night. Firefighters were called to Scott Park Drive just after 11 p.m., where they found the basement of a condo in flames. The fire was controlled in around 15 minutes, but 2 residents of the unit and 2 neighbors have been displaced. Sadly, 2 pets also died in the fire. The cause is still under investigation.
Well, now let's take a look at what's going on in the sports world in Iowa City. Let's start with Iowa Gymnastics, who closed out their season in the Corvallis Regional of the NCAA tournament, but that doesn't mean it goes by without success. While Iowa finished 3rd and will not advance, the team scored a program record 49.575 on uneven bars, led by Miss Perfect Orly Tran. For the first time in her collegiate career, she scored a perfect 10 and is the outright regional champion on bars. Let's keep things in Oregon with the Iowa softball team taking on the 18th ranked Ducks. After dropping Game 1 10-1 in 6 innings, the Hawkeyes stormed back with an extra innings battle. After having the lead most of the game, they couldn't hold on, losing 14-13 in 8 innings. And then they would be swept in yesterday's series finale. And on the baseball diamond, Iowa hosted rivals Minnesota at Duane Banks Field. After tough struggles in Game 1, where the Hawks gave up 9 runs, Maddox Freese got the Saturday start and tossed an absolute gem, only allowing 2 runs to set up for a Carter Geffrey walk-off home run. The Hawkeyes would close things out by collecting the most runs than the Gophers in Game 3 to hop to a record of 18-12.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning on DITV. We've certainly missed being live with you today.
But luckily, we will be live with you again Wednesday morning, right here on DITV.